When outsiders first wrote about Africa, they called its spirituality mystery. But to the people who lived it, it was structure. Across the continent, from the forests of Central Africa to the savannas of East Africa, from the Sahel to Southern Kingdom, spirituality was not separate from life. It was law, it was medicine, it was ecology, it was governance. In many African societies, spirituality did not begin in temples. It began in community. Elders were not only respected because of age, they were archives. Knowledge of herbs, rainfall cycles, conflict resolution, and moral codes were preserved through ritual and story, not superstition system. In Ethiopia, ancient Christian traditions blended with older indigenous practices. In the Sahel, Islamic scholarship coexisted with local cosmologies. Among the Akan, the concept of the soul included responsibility to community. Among the Zulu, ancestors were guides, not idols. Spirituality was rarely about fear. It was about balance. Balance between land and harvest, between leadership and accountability, between the living and the remembered. Sacred groves were protected not because trees were magical, but because ecosystems were understood. Rituals before planting were not primitive. They were agricultural science wrapped in meaning. Drumming was not noise. It synchronized communities. Initiation rites were not punishment. They were education. Then colonization reframed everything. Practices that had social function were labeled backward. Systems that carried centuries of knowledge were dismissed as myth. But the practices did not vanish. They adapted. You can see it today. In how communities still gather before major decisions. In how libations are poured at weddings and public ceremonies. In how respect for elders remains foundational. In how music still carries spiritual weight. Even modern African churches and mosques often echo older rhythms of gathering and call and response. The secret of African spirituality was never hidden in the dark. It was hidden in plain sight, misunderstood because it was interpreted through foreign categories. At its core, African spirituality is relational. Human to human, human to land, human to past and future. It is not a relic. It is continuity. And as younger generations begin asking deeper questions about identity and heritage, they are not rediscovering something lost. They are remembering something carried. The story is not mystical. It is historical, and it is still unfolding. If you want to understand Africa beyond headlines, stay here.